Good morning, Life Embraced, and happy Tuesday. This week we're talking about isolation and the role that it plays in eating disorders. I can go way back to when I was a kid, and um, my brother and I were latchkey kids, which means we just unlock and wait for my mom to come home. And I remember very vividly I would grab something to eat and go in my room and close the door and not talk to anybody until dinner time. Isolation for me is a bad thing. I mean, it feels good sometimes, but it's bad. And it means I want to shut myself off from the world. And for me, the isolation, my thoughts when I want to isolate, I just want the world to go away. I just want the world to go away. It's just overwhelming, and I literally picture, wishing that I could take myself and put myself into just this tiny little cube that you could set on a shelf somewhere and just forget about it. It's hard. It's really hard to feel the impulses of the disease, feel the guilt, feel the pain and the memories and the resentment and all that stuff. For me, when I get a little bit of it, it amplifies. So, I want to eat and feed that, like to feel full of something, because I feel empty otherwise. And the isolation, I just want to go away. I want the thoughts to stop. And I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to go anywhere. And thank God I have great friends. One in particular who will yank me out of it. She'll call me, she'll text me, I'm coming over there. You better write me back. I know you're isolating yourself, you better write me back. And she'll take me out somewhere, and my husband's fantastic, and he will, come in the bedroom and say, you need to get up. You don't want to get up, you need to get up. And it's so great to have that love around me, because in the moments that I want to isolate, I don't feel much love for myself or anybody else, really. And I've lost a lot of friends that way, by not calling them back and canceling lunches, and nobody wants to try to be your friend when you're pushing them away, because it's just easier. It's easier for me to be sick, and it's easier for me to be depressed, and it's easier for me to not have to deal with life if I can push you away. And that's been something, since I started this process, something I've really tried to work on. Like Sunday I took myself out to lunch and had a great time just reading my magazine and enjoying my sandwich and eavesdropping on the people around me. Or go to a park, or call a friend, go to the flea market and just walk around and see the sights, and colors and nature and that kind of stuff really excite me. So getting my own brain stimulated can usually draw me right out of it. Not always, but I'm definitely working on it, like I said. And I want to get to the point where I don't want to disappear anymore. And I think that the nature of eating disorders lend itself to isolation. The thought of, if I just keep eating, and I've had these thoughts, if I just keep eating, no one will love me because I'll be fat and horrible. And they'll have to cut a hole in the wall to get me out of the house, and then everyone will leave me alone and no one will love me, and it'll all be fine. Or, you know, and I can't even pretend to know the anorexic mind, but, you know, there's something to be said about getting smaller and smaller and smaller and isolating yourself that way. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I love all you guys. It's been such a great blessing to have people who care and support and laugh and cry right along with me and all the girls. So I love you all. Make it a great week.